Listen, if you are a pastor from Biafran land, if you are a native doctor from Biafran land, if you are Ezemo from Biafran land, if you are whatever you are, whatever power you feel that you have, that you can call God, you can call Jesus, you can call Eke, you can call Orie, you can call Afo, you can call Unkwo, you can consult any power in this world. It is time. Oge erugo mgbe eji amande bonde. Oge erugo when you have to change the power. Which power is the strongest power in this world? If you are a pastor, for example, because the message of the pastors are the message that dominates the multitude in Biafran land, all over the world. Then, you tell me that you knows the power of Jesus Christ. We ask you, if you know the power of Jesus Christ, bring it out. Use that power of Jesus Christ to fight for your own freedom, in as much as you are a Biafran, living anywhere in this world. Malami, a Fulani man, says that the God of the Fulanis is more stronger than the God of the Igbos. That the God of the Fulanis has penetrated and taken over the land of the Hausa people. That the God of Fulanis is leading them to Yoruba land. That they are going to let the Igbos to know that the God of the Fulanis is more stronger than the God of the Igbos. And you, who is a Christian, you didn't pay attention to this kind of word. And you are preaching the gospel of David in your church when David is a warrior. When Nebuchadnezzar used the God of the Babels to challenge the God of Israel, Chukwu Okike Abiama, God of Israel, raised some people like David and give him extra power and extra energy. You can preach the gospel of David in your church and also name your own children David in the church. But you cannot use the kind of power and acquire the kind of energy which David acquired from God to fight the God of the Babylonians. And you are telling me that you understand Bible. You are telling me that you understand Jesus. You are telling me you know the power of Jesus. When Malami, which is the descendant of the same Nebuchadnezzar, the descendant of Ishmael, this is the Malamis. He told you that the God of the Fulanis is stronger than the God of the Igbos, the God of the Biafrans. You want me to keep on listening to you as a pastor when you have not been able to use the power of Jesus Christ to fight for your own freedom, to demonstrate to the whole world that Jesus Christ is the Alpha and the Omega. And you are still there singing in the pulpit, Jesus, come and help me. Jesus, come and help me. In this hallowed chamber, in this office, we told you that Nnamdi Kanu is Jesus of our own time. Since you people cannot use the power of Jesus Christ of Nazareth to do something, from there, we told you that Biafra is our religion. Nnamdi Kanu, Jesus of our time. The people who understand the parable and the argument between our own pronouncement understood what we are doing. Then, people who has powerful energy, spiritual energy, godly energy, you see the kind of power which our Prime Minister is operating with. Every energy is there. What are you doing with your own energy? Are you still using your energy to pray for one Nigeria? Let me shock you. Fulanis has made it known to their own region that prepare for a possible breakup of Nigeria. Because the power which Chukwokika Abiyama used to create us is what we are using to fight. We obtain power from that blood of Jesus Christ, the one they told us that he is the Alpha and the Omega. We are not disputing it. We obtain power from the power of our ancestors, the one they used to give birth to the whole universe. That power is what we are using. Let me tell you, all of you that is telling people it only when we go back to the way of our ancestors, that is when Biafra will be restored. We will tell you that you are a big joker. You are joking. You are just a joker. We see our brothers from Igbo land that is championing different kind of teaching, different kind of ancestral teaching, different kind of teachings that contain the history, ancient history. But we are surprised to hear them saying that only when we go back to the way of our ancestors, that is when we will be able to get our freedom. We are telling you that you are a liar. The spirit of Biafra is the spirit of our ancestors. Without restoring Biafra, there is no way Igbo people will go back to the way of their ancestors. The only route, the only line, the only expressway to go back to the way of our ancestors is to actualize Biafra. If you are a native doctor, if you are Nwadibie, you are championing Igbo unity, you are championing Igbo love themselves, you are championing whatever you are championing in this world. If you have not voted for this Biafran self-referendum going on, if you are a pastor, you have not voted for this Biafran self-referendum, you should know that the mother that gave birth to you gave birth to an animal that doesn't understand neither the power of Jesus Christ, neither the power of your ancestors. It's either you acquire your own power from Christianity, or you acquire your own power from Judaism, or you acquire your own power from nature, which is the tradition. If you have not voted for this Biafra self-referendum, then you are an outcast that doesn't even know where your power comes from. You are one of those King Leopold of Belgium says, teach them how to read and how to write, but don't teach them how to think and how to ask questions. That is the category where you belong. But today, we are telling you, international communities are hearing from us, taking orders from us, because from the 2nd of December, we will declare Biafra. We already gathered more than 50,000 voters, 50 million voters, and counting. If you have not voted, let me just tell you, simple truth. That simple truth is this. You don't know the energy you are operating with. You don't know your God. Neither do you know Jesus Christ, or neither do you know the power of nature. Neither do you understand the DBA you are doing. We see all these our small brothers, and everybody is saying, yeah, they are going back the way of our ancestors, that everybody will become DBA. There is no DBA without restoration of Biafra. There is no pastor without restoration of Biafra. There is no Igbo unity without restoration of Biafra. There is no Igbo progress without restoration of Biafra. That is simple fact, and nobody can dispute it. Share this message. Let it go to any pastor that is operating under the name Jesus Christ. Share this message. Let it go back to any native doctor. Let it go back to any native doctor that is claiming that they are operating under the power of ancestors. Without restoring Biafra, Fulanis will take you over. Malami says that the God of the Fulanis is more stronger than the God of the Igbos. And you see them encroaching. You see them using all your brothers and sisters as puppets that is serving their own interest. And you are telling me that they are not letting you know that the God of Nebuchadnezzar is trying to challenge the God of Israel. The God of Fulanis is challenging the God of our ancestors. And up to this date, you don't know your challenge. As a pastor, as a Christian, as a Judaism, as a traditionalist. If you have not voted, shame on you. If you have not voted, shame on you. Whether you vote or you don't vote, Biafra will be declared and restored. Obato Ubie is here. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Jesus of our time, is here. And we all, Chukwu Okike Obiama, called us from different angles. And we are serving Biafra with the 555 vision. If you have not subscribed to 555 vision, try to do so. Tell those native doctors, those Nwadibie, that says that without going back to the way of our ancestors, that Biafra will not be restored. Tell them that we will restore Biafra. We know the law, through strongness, our strength will give us Biafra. America knows already that Biafra is coming. Not to your Dibie. What we know is that Biafra is our religion and we will restore Biafra with the power of Chukwu Okike Abiama. Be you who, you are nowhere to stand on our way.